Welcome to In-Depth Analysis. It's Monday. I hope your weekend was great because mine was splendid. The whole of last weekend was filled and marred with this controversy of if the Igbo man sells their land in the southeast to strangers or not. The controversy no be here. The controversy raised dust, no worry yourself. Enough backlash, enough buzz for the internet space. But you know what? We're very lucky. Not just a scholar, but a professor, a public commentator has come to give clarity to that matter, so that that matter could just rest, so that that matter could just lay low, make Ruben Abati get peace, make everybody get peace, because not be even Ruben's fault. You understand? But lucky us, at least, finally, we've gotten clarity, so that the matter will be laid to rest. So all I just want you guys to do is just sit down, relax, so that you won't spark up another controversy again. Because waiting the worry most of now, say when I know they listen well. So sit back, relax, and pay attention. Let's go.
The late elder statesman who was, a one-time information minister, TOS Benson, said at a public forum quite a while ago about the fact that is neither his wife nor his daughter, his wife, of course, who is Igbo, and the daughter who will be half Igbo and half Yoruba, that he was unable to get a landed property for them in Igbo land because his in-laws informed him that they do not sell land to outsiders. And you know that was the context in which our own Dr. Ruben Abati made reference to how industrious and how mobile the Igbo people can be, but when it comes to their own territory, it looks that they are always pretty reluctant in yielding landed property to outsiders. So two things here. Is this a case of a truth conveyed in a manner that was uncomfortable to a number of people, or there's no fact around this subject matter at all? Whichever way you look at it, how will you describe what TOS Benson said at the time that he did?
Beginning with Ruben. Yes, like you said, he started by pointing out some good things about the people from that part of the country. Then he made a reference to the comments of TOS Benson.
Okay.
Ruben was not speaking as Ruben Abati. It was reported speech. In other words, he was telling us what he heard.
Good.
That's number one. Number two, there's then the perception, okay, if a man as Benson would say this, there's also the possibility that this is factually correct. But that's if what Benson said. You've said he's not a flippant person. That is correct. But what if in that instance, actually, the statement is not correct? And I asked that question knowing for a fact TOS Benson's in-laws are Mbiri people. That's the place of the former Minister of Education, Obaji. The husband, Sam, we spoke about some of these things. He is their in-law. He was their in-law. Now, when I marry your daughter and I come to you for land, should you look at me as a possible source of income, or should you consider the fact that my daughter is in your custody? In fact, rather than sell land to you, I'll give one to you. The closer my daughter is, the easier it is for me to be sure she's being well taken care of.
True,
so for the record and for all of us, Mbiri people gave land, donated land to Chief Benson at Mbiri, which he used, in fact, at his own discretion to construct a post office for the people. And the structure is still there. Perfect. So recontextualization, Ruben did not set out to misinform anybody by the statement he made, but he was correctly quoting Chief Benson. There's what you call reported speech. In interpretative writing, when I make a statement and you say, okay, Ikechukwu said, you're conveying what I said. Okay. If I now say, okay, Ikechukwu said, and I agree, I'm endorsing, I'm taking ownership. So having contextualized it from the origin of the expression itself, that it was a narrated story, I've also presented counterfactual that the man actually has land donated to him. I will add that the former director of works at the Federal University of Technology in Owerri has land in Owerri that he bought. That's where he lives. He's a farmer today. If you go to Owerri, you have the Rotibi Street off Douglas Road. That street is named after a Yoruba man who back then bought practically the entire area, was a great entrepreneur. Those Igbo, the Igbo people who own lands in those areas bought it from him.
Okay.
Then, of course, you recall that Umaru Atine, Alaji, was a mayor of Enugu sometime in the 60s, or was it 50s now? He was also in charge of land allocation. Igbos didn't meet and sell him, don't sell to outsiders. If you go to Enugu today, the one area, Garki area, people from all over the country have land there. So there's, I think even for me personally, when I watched the controversy, I said, thank you, Ruben, because this has thrown up a matter on which there should be national discourse. More people will gain information, and will all be the better for it. That's the essential point.
If I may cut in quickly,
I'm here.
On the Mberi part that you mentioned, and the post office that the late TOS Benson built, was that his intention? I think that the speech that he gave in Lagos had to do with the fact that he wanted to buy a parcel of land for his wife and for his daughter. You have, clarified that he got a donation of a land, from his in-laws. That would certainly be correct given the context that you have given to it. But for the land that he wanted to buy for his wife and for his daughter, do we have any contrary opinion against what he has said and the fact that he was unable to do that?
Okay, let me.
Yes, go on, sir, go on.
Okay.
I have no interest, actually I have no interest in defending either Benson or Mberi people or Ruben. I'm concerned to see if we can be objective in understanding all of this.
Excellent.
Chief Benson is not here to be interrogated. So we can't say for sure to what extent all of this, his own reaction.
True.
Why would you donate land to a man you refuse to sell land to?
Perfect.
So we might choose to pursue it. But the fact that there's land donated to him at no cost, for me, given our culture and our attitude to in-laws, your in-law, you handle him as an egg so that he doesn't break the egg you gave to him. That's my perception of that land. That is possibly, at the time he spoke of land, that they said, no, please come, Biko, come and take this one. You're our in-law, you're our brother. That's a possibility I want to look at. The context of his statement, if you had a video, one would have seen whether he was joking or he was laughing or whatever. But he's taken here without the benefit of over 20 years of knowing what happened in that hall. We're seeing it as a statement he solemnly made. I went there to buy land and nobody sold land to me because they said I was an outsider. Who is an outsider?
One of the greatest things I learned from here is there was once a time when a northerner was a mayor in the southeast in charge of land. Wow. Then where did things go wrong? Where? I think back in the days we were living in peace and harmony. But anyway, that's another kettle of fish and that's another topic for another day. But right now, I hope this matter has been laid to rest. Make you no spring up again, no? Because if you spring up, anybody will spring them up, I will spring them down. Hope you guys have gotten full clarity. That land was actually donated to Chief TOS Benson. They don't even sell, give up. Because why? Him being law. So please, this matter should just lay low. Be cool. Because Ruben Abatino, they find them funny again. Meanwhile, have a blessed Monday. Stay focused, stay uptight, and enjoy yourself.